ideas of different things that you're going to want to work on. Maybe it'll be your neck that's bothering you, or your shoulders, maybe your hips, maybe your lower back. And I'm wanting to give you options of what you can do in order to relieve that tension or that pain. Maybe you don't want to spend a whole lot of time working on a whole practice. That's okay. Um, Take this, string things together once I get them out there for you, and you can bring it all together into a full practice. All right. So, again, my name is Sharon. I hope your day has been wonderful. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to get some music put on here, and we will go ahead and lie down onto our back. I'm going to take a warm-up, a meditation in the beginning. So while on your back, I want you to close your eyes. And you're going to be listening to your breath. You can put a blanket or a towel or a small pillow underneath your head or your lower back. You can keep your knees bent if you want. And wiggling the shoulder blades in and down with the palms facing up. Your knees would be bent, maybe a little, maybe a lot, depending on how your lower back is feeling. So breathe into the belly, the ribs, and the chest. And I want you to feel yourself going inside of the body, eliminating all that's going on in the world right now. Let's go ahead and wiggle our fingers, maybe our toes. Your focus is on you. Now reach the arms up overhead. Draw the shoulders away from your ears, pressing the lower back to the floor, bringing the knees into the chest and wrapping your arms around the legs. Go ahead and rock from side to side. So our warm-up works all the different areas of the body. We want to connect with them. We want to observe and feel. We're working slowly and gently. Coming back to center. We lift the legs up to the ceiling, push into the heels, hold on to the legs. Keep pressing into the sacrum and maybe finding a little bit of an external rotation of those thighs. Open up the inner thighs. The toes would separate. And now we'll bring our right knee into our chest and lower the left leg down. Keep the feet flexed. And now point the toes. We're going to go ahead and cross it over and find a twist. Making sure that the right shoulder stays on the ground and the head turns to the right. Now you can hold this as long as you want. You can pause the video if you wish. Bringing it flat onto your back. And then we're going to go ahead and switch the legs with the left knee coming in. Flexing the feet. Feel the calf. Lower back anchored, shoulders down, chin down. Point your toes. And cross it over. Notice if there's any differences between the right and the left side of the body. Now inhale and bring it back up. The knees coming back into the chest. And I want you to open the knees out to the side. We're doing butterfly circles. Bring it in, around, down, and then back up. Your navel goes to the spine. You're stabilizing the pelvis, so there's no movement from side to side. It's all coming from the hip joint. Reverse the direction of the circles. Even if you just do the warm-up, maybe before you go to bed, or when you wake up in the morning, just a few minutes can give you that little bit of extra energy, that little bit of release that you need to get through the rest of the day or to get a good night's sleep. Let's bring the legs back together and lift the legs up. Push into the heels. Point the toes, the knees coming into the chest. Now lowering the feet down to the floor. Press those feet firmly into the ground and lift the buttocks up. You're drawing your knees away from your hips. Your shoulders press down. Lifting the right arm up, turning the head to the left. And then lowering it down. You can lower back down onto your back. Now draw the tailbone toward your heels as you lower. Squeeze the glutes, tuck the tail, lift up. Take your left arm up and turn your head to the right. And then bring it back down. Relax. Now move with your breath. Up and down. Up and down. Drawing the tailbone towards your heels. You're flowing. Inhale, exhale. Now bring the hands down, lower the pelvis, and bring the knees back into the chest. Rock from side to side. Notice how you feel. Acknowledge what you just worked. Now coming back to center. Going to lower the feet back down to the floor. Lift the arms up to the ceiling. Relax your shoulders. We're going to move. Right arm up, left hand down by your left shoulder. Move the hips from side to side and turn your head from one side to the other. Just climbing the rope. some tension, maybe a knot, and you're working it out. Feeling very relaxed, calm. Now reach the arms up, and reaching back. Soften your elbows. Lower the hands, keeping the buttocks up off the floor. Wiggle the shoulder blades in. Interlace the fingers underneath your buttocks. And then we'll release the hands from underneath. Draw the tailbone down towards your heels and bring the knees into the chest. Bringing the hands around the back of the legs and lift the legs up to the ceiling. We're going to rock it on up. And we'll go ahead and lift the arms up. Reaching the arms to the ceiling. We'll exhale and bring the hands down to heart center. Now throughout our practice, we always want to check in and acknowledge how we feel, the changes that we've made. Inhale, lift it back up. Exhale, stretch those arms out and bring it back together. Inhale, elbows together. Exhale out. Inhale in. Exhale out. Inhale in. Exhale out. And hinge forward. Walking the hands over to the right. And then back over to the left. And then come back to center. Inhale, lift up. Let's switch our feet. Bring the hands onto the knees. And round it into cat and cow. You want to tuck the tail. Roll the shoulders forward and back.